Hello and welcome to LEKApatterns tutorial of corset belt. The pattern you can get at our online shop or at Etsy. The direct links you can find below at the description of the video. Place the middle panels in order to join them together. If you use other kind of fabric than the tool, you have to place them back sides inside. Sew it on a good side. Add the rest of the details the same way. We are going to add the plastic boning later on the good side, so both sides come nice and clean at the end. Iron the seams, split and fold the allowances to both sides. Prepare the boning cases. You can choose the width of boning case as you wish. If later you see that seam allowance is wider, trim it. The boning case pin on the seam at the good side. Sew it. Make both edges. Leave approximately 0.1 cm allowance. Keep in mind that later we put in the boning. Prepare the boning. Boning must be at least 2.53 cm shorter than the boning cases. The boning size has to be smaller than the boning cases, at least 0.3–0.4 cm. If it's less small, going to be harder to put in. This pattern helps you to measure the size of underwire. It doesn't have to match perfectly, but cannot be too big or too small. Add the underwire channeling. Sew both edges with very small seam allowance. Trim the edges of tulle or other fabric in order to make it clean and nice. Also trim two long endings. Put in the underwires. Let's make the bottom edge of the corset. Here we use the bias tape. Match and pin to the edge. Sew along. Trim two long endings. The top edge, we make it almost the same way as the bottom. Here is important to make nice and clean corner. Simply fold in 1 cm of bias tape and pin it to the edge. While sewing, always be careful that tulle is not running out. Be sure that all the details are joined well. Time to make the loops. We use a tight ribbon. Make 4 cm long, 6 pieces. The same ribbon we use for the lacing. Fold along and then fold in half. Here you can use the rings or not. This time we use the rings. Match and pin the loops with the rings. Join them with the corset. On top we add the boning case. Sew as before very carefully on the very edge. Leave 0.1 cm allowance. Sew along one edge, one end, and then another edge. Leave one end open. We need to add the boning. Make nice and clean ending and edges. Add the boning, and fix the end. The small part at the top you can finish two ways. First one, you can make it with the boning. So everything you make the same way as before. Add the boning case, put the boning, and fix the end. Another way, simply use the bias tape. Fold in 1 cm of the tape at the both ends and sew it. Lace up the ribbon. And that's it. Enjoy your new accessory.